Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now, if you didn't know, day one at FSExpo 2025 took place yesterday. There were a number of presentations shown on stage at the expo, and in this video I want to talk about and show you the ones that really piqued my interest. Like I said, there were a number of interesting presentations, but some of them really stood out more than others to me, and I'm going to show you them in this video. The YouTube channel for FSExpo is linked down below in the description in case you want to go and follow it and watch the 4-hour presentation for yourself and upcoming presentations from them as well. That's linked for you in the description. But let me show you some of the more interesting stuff from day one at FSExpo 2025. So let's not dilly-dally, let's get on with this video. Okay, so FSExpo 2025 kicked off with a few presentations. Then Parallel 42 came on stage. They talked about various products, aircraft like the upcoming Patriot. But they, more importantly perhaps for a lot of us, gave an update on when Flow and Chase Plane will be coming to Flight Sim 2024. Now, that what they said there is that they had internal builds working. So this should be imminent. Internal builds working mean that they've got it somehow working on their Flight Sim 2024 internal builds, but they've not released it to the public yet. So Flow and Chase Plane. Chase Plane I don't own, and it's something I'm very interested in when it comes to Flight Sim 2024. But Flow and Chase Plane should be coming hopefully imminently. Then the next presentation, Navigraph, the wonderful Navigraph. Now, they showed some upcoming things, and there's one thing that really took my fancy here. Taxiway routing. So it's essentially, they showed a demo of it on screen, in fact on stage, but it lets you select the shortest taxi path, etc. With SimLink, it allows you to basically show the path on your Navigraph chart so you can see your progress towards it. Now it's saying work in progress coming soon, and with Navigraph you can trust that will be coming soon. When they say that, it means it's pretty imminent. Now, will AI auto-fill the taxi path? I've got a couple of questions about it. It did show a demo, like I said, of it working, and it looks fantastic, where you can actually see your progress along the taxi path. Why that's important, when you're on things like VATSIM, and they give you taxiways, even when you're using charts with Navigraph, it's easy to go to the wrong route. I've done it, especially on in a complex airport. It takes the wrong taxi route. This essentially lets you draw it on the charts, and then you can track your progress with your aircraft as you're following the taxiway. This one I'm really excited about, and they showed a couple of more upcoming products. Do go and check the stream. I've linked it down below in the description. Now, there was various different AI presentations. In fact, it seemed to take up half the show on the first day. Maybe a little bit too much AI, but there was definitely some interesting stuff in there. My personal favourite there was Benoli, I believe that's the way you pronounce it, Fly with AI. It's essentially an AI flight instructor in your cockpit. It's going to be for PC only, of course, to begin with. Well, probably it's going to be for PC only in the main. But yeah, it's a flight instructor in your cockpit advising you on your flight, giving you warnings. Apparently it takes control when necessary. There's going to be like ground instruction, practice and written oral exams, and it's essentially for people taking their real PPL licenses and goodness knows what, but to be able to use that in a sim, to be able to learn from a flight instructor that will essentially take control. Apparently you can talk to it and it'll talk back to you, take control, advising you on your flight. Looks mightily interesting. I'm going to link the website down below in the description in case you want to go and look. It's apparently only X-Plane currently, but Flight Sim 2020 and Flight Sim 2024 versions will be coming soon. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that one. And then we had Nikki from Meridia GMT take the stage. So essentially, there's a bit of controversy between Nikki and Honeycomb. Check the videos I've done on that. I'll link one down in the description as well in case you don't know the whole story. But they split. Nikki made his own company then, and Honeycomb has gone a separate way making their own products. But Nikki, let's just concentrate on what he was showing there. Showed new updates essentially to the Bravo, the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant there. Although he's going to rename that to something else. I think Tango Plus. He named it too. It's got more panel, buttons, avionic modules, annunciator panels. This looks quite interesting indeed. It looks like a real revamp of the old Bravo throttle quadrant. Again, that would probably have to be renamed to something else because it's now a separate company. That looks mightily interesting. I wish I was at this show to try that out and talk to Nikki. I've got a lot of time for the guy. Really have. He actually reached out to me a long time ago. So yeah, a lot of time for Nikki. Updates to the alpha as well. Go and watch the video there. New buttons, new layouts. But again, these will have to be renamed and rebadged as it's now a separate company. Go and look at the video. I've linked in the description if you want more information on that. It's quite a complex and convoluted situation. And probably the star of the show was Wing. Pretty much as last year as well. Banger after banger. Low cost hardware, one after the other. They had the crowd in the palm of their hand. It's never been more realistic for people to build a full airliner cockpit at home. And more affordable. I mean, these would cost tens of thousands of pounds at one time. Now it's looking like maybe $1,000 or two. You could have a full airliner cockpit with the suite of Wing products. It's never been more affordable for people per se. Towards the end there, they also gave us a bit of a surprise. Force feedback rudder pedals for under $500. Now that's, I mean, people are going to wince at $500, or it's just below $500. But for force feedback rudder pedals, that is an incredible price. One, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out generally on Wing. Love to build now a full airliner cockpit. I've got to build my other cockpit first. Videos linked about that in the description as well. Got to remember all this when I make this video. But yeah, a banger of a presentation from Wing. So there you go, that wraps up day one at FSExpo 2025 and some of the more interesting stuff that I saw on stage. What did you most like about day one? Leave your comments down below in the comments section. And do go and watch the FSExpo day 2. I'll probably be watching it live to bring you more interesting information. Do let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you soon.